Hello friends, once again welcome back to Dr. Rachna's Ayurveda. Food plays a very important role when it comes to preventing or curing any ailment. Hair is not an exception to it. In this video, I am going to share food groups which you need to include in your diet if you are suffering from hair fall or for a better hair health. I'll also be enlisting few food items at the end of the video so that it becomes easy for you to include that food in your meal. The most important nutrient or food group which need to be included for hair health or if you are suffering from hair fall is protein. Yes, protein is also known as the building block of our body, and 95% of hair is made out of protein, that's keratin. We all might be knowing the most common sources of protein, like for non-vegetarians it is egg, fish, chicken, mutton, etc. For vegetarians, whole grains, millets, legumes, dal, pulses, dry fruits, milk and milk products, soya bean, tofu, etc. So it doesn't mean that if you consume a lot of protein, then we will not suffer any hair fall. Let me tell you friends, you might have experienced as well that if you eat a lot of protein rich food or a good source of protein supplement, then you may suffer from a stomach upset or gastric disturbance because protein is little difficult to digest. Here comes the concept of Agni, that is the digestive fire. I always emphasize what you eat is not that important as compared to what your body accepts, as assimilation of that particular nutrient is very important for a better effectivity of that particular nutrition. So the protein, especially wet source of protein, I would say, need to be consumed in a traditional way. Example, if you are eating dal, then you have to be eating dal rice. I've been seeing a lot of new trend going on. No carb and high protein diet. But believe me, if you want to have a sustainable weight loss plan or for a good hair health, you need to consume some amount of carb. So rather instead of going no carbs, you need to go for low carb and high protein. Because protein is made of amino acids, and certain amino acids need to be consumed with certain combination so that it is accepted, assimilated in the body well, and you see the desired result. And for the non-vegetarian source of protein, I would say protein or any nutrient, especially non-vegetarian like calcium and all, is best absorbed when your body is in alkaline mode, and non-veg sources are all acidic in medium. So if you are a heavy non-veg eater, then do include some kind of alkaline water in your day-to-day meal so that it balances your pH level in the body and the best of the nutrients can be absorbed. The next is omega-3 or omega-6 fatty acids. So, or I would say any good fat. Why this is important? Because it not only adds shine or bounciness to your hair, but also improves the strength of your hair, thus leading to less breakage and hair fall. The best omega-3 and omega-6 sources would be something like fish, coconut. Believe me, if you drink coconut water for 30 days, it is going to do miracles. So do consume coconut meat, coconut oil, coconut water, and even use coconut in your gravies. The other good omega-3, omega-6 or good fat I would say is ghee. Ghee is very important for your hair. It can be applied externally and consumed internally as well. The other resources are fish, walnut, flax seeds, other seeds like pumpkin seeds and all. The next group would be fat soluble vitamin. Yes, fat soluble like vitamin A is very important for our hair as it controls the sebum production. Sebum is an oil which is produced in the scalp for good hair health. So foods which are yellowish, orangish in color are normally good source of vitamin A. So do consume carrots, papaya, pumpkin, sweet potato in your day-to-day meal. The other important fat-soluble vitamin is vitamin D. Best can be achieved by exposing yourself under sun for at least 45 minutes a day. And the other source of vitamin D is food which are fortified with vitamin D, or non-veg sources like animal products, chicken, fish, meat. Veg source, mushroom and milk products are good source of vitamin D. Vitamin D is very important as it's also hormone. So if you are having hair fall due to hormonal imbalance, then you must include vitamin D in your diet. Now next is vitamin E. Vitamin E basically helps in protecting your hair from damage. So the best source of vitamin E is spirulina or almonds or wheat germ. Other group is a water soluble vitamin like vitamin B complex or vitamin C and even biotin. Biotin, the best source of biotin is whole egg with egg yolk. Yes, people tend to discard egg yolk, but egg yolk is one of the richest source for vitamin H. That is biotin, which is one of the most commonest supplement advised by any trichologist once you visit there. So you eat egg as a whole, not egg white only. Other food sources like vitamin C, anything which is sour has a good source of vitamin C. Vitamin C helps in collagen formation. Vitamin C helps in improving the blood circulation. Vitamin C helps in making your immunity stronger. So you don't fall prey to other illness. Now, the best source of vitamins is all the citrus fruits. In non-citrus fruits are good sources for vitamins is guava and even capsicum. In sour fruits, you can definitely have oranges, mousambi, that's sweet lime, and other. But you need to eat lemon or lime in moderation. Instead of lemon, you need to consume more of amla, which has other health benefit for hair. As according to Ayurveda, if you consume lots of lemon, it may lead to more hair fall. So include vitamin C rich food, but eat lemon in moderation. For as far as vitamin B complex is concerned, it is available in array of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, millets, whole grains, etc. Now comes another minerals like zinc, which is very important, especially in condition like telogen effluvium. Yes, so for zinc, the rich sources are your pumpkin seeds are the best source for zinc. Even seeds like sesame seeds or cashew nuts, pistachios, peanut are a very good source of zinc. Zinc helps in healing your body, in forming new cells. So it helps in regeneration of new hair. So you have to consume all this food for new hair growth. But only cashew nut, peanut need to be consumed in moderation if you have any pitta related issues, as it leads to vitiation of pitta dosha. Next food group you have to include in your meal is iron, calcium. The most common source for iron calcium is dates and all different kind of dry fruits, beetroot, spinach, drumsticks and more. And there are certain trace minerals like onion, or even you can include seeds like chia seeds, halim seeds. They are very important when it comes to your hair health. This food group is little technical and a little exhaustive too. So let me explain you as per the Ayurveda is concerned, what plays a very important role when it comes to your hair health. As said before, your Vata and Pitta need to be balanced and your Asti Dhatu need to be nourished well. To be nourished well is all this food which I will be sharing you now. And Also, for Pitta dosha and Vata dosha, you see to that you don't eat any leftover food. Anything which is stale need not be consumed. Sprouted, fermented, bakery items, cashew nut, peanuts need not be consumed if at all you have pitta issues. Also, though green vegetables are very healthy, but if you have lots of pitta issues, then you need to avoid leafy vegetables like methi completely from your meal. Here is a list of food which you must include in your day-to-day life for your overall health and for a good hair health, or if you are suffering from hair fall. In whole grain, you have to include grains like nachni, rajgira, that's amaranth, whole wheat, and even rice. In pulses, the best good food which you need to consume in a right way, in a traditional way, I would say, is rajma, chickpea, that's chole, different kind of dal. Exception to it is urad dal. You can eat all the dal except urad dal because it increases your testosterone level. If you are a female, then you really need to avoid eating lot of urad dal if you are suffering from hair fall. And instead, try and include more of soya bean as it blocks DHT, that is dihydrotestosterone, which indirectly leads to hair fall. So try to consume more of soya bean and minimize the use or ignore or stop eating urad dal if you are having a hair fall. Also, please do it in the combination way, eat it in the right way, like as said before, dal rice, dal rajma for a better absorption of this nutrient, and also prepare it in the right way. Example, if you are cooking rajma, you need to add hing, the best Ayurvedic spice for a better vata balance. You have to add spices like curry leaves and hing to it without fail, so that this nutrients from rajma, chickpea, dal are best absorbed in your system. As far as fruits are concerned, I would say eat all fruits. At least you need to have one fruit in a day as a mid snack in the mid evening or as a mid morning meal, or in your brunch you can definitely have a fruit. As far as seeds are concerned, the best seed for hair fall is halim seeds. That's garden cress seeds. I'll be sharing you a video saying how to heat halim seeds, the best way for a good hair health. Other than halim seeds, what seeds you can eat is like chia seeds and your sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, and sabja seeds and other. For dry fruits, the best is almonds and walnuts. But if you are having with the issue, then you must be avoiding cashew nuts, or otherwise you can definitely have cashew nut. And pistachios is one of the best dry fruit for male baldness. So if you are a male and suffering from a hair fall, then do include pista in your diet. As far as vegetable is concerned, as said before, do consume carrot, drumstick, sweet potato, spinach, beetroot in your meal. Tell you which spices or herbs you need to use for hair fall. The most common is and the best is curry leaves. So try to include curry leaves in all your dal, in all your vegetables, and just don't discard it. You just have to chew it, and then if you don't want to gulp the remnant, you can throw it off. But just don't lift it and remove it out. Because curry leaves is one of the best food for your hair. You can definitely have milk and milk product for a good hair health. If you have anything like cough related issues, cold, then you must be avoiding milk and milk products. And also, dahi must not be consumed at night. The best milk product I would say is chas or buttermilk for a good hair health. Other animal product I would say is egg with yolk, not only egg white, which is best for your hair. This is all for today. If you have any queries regarding this video, do comment us below. We'll definitely try to answer all your queries. Also, do let us know what other kind of videos you want to see on our channel. I hope you like today's video. See you soon with more such videos. Till then, bye and take care.